Charlie Gasparino tweeted this out. Scoop, : bankers close to sale of Verizon Media assets say there is another potential bidder that could join the fray with Apollo Global, which likes the property but continues to haggle over the price. Word on the street is the asking price is around $4.5 billion. Joining us now, Charlie Gasparino. This is major, Charlie, and I'm wondering, obviously the Verizon assets that they want to shed include Yahoo, Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Finance, et cetera, right?
Yeah, there's some of them. TechCrunch. I mean, there's a bunch of them. TechCrunch is in there. We should get an intraday. Do we have an intraday? Because I just advanced the story just literally a second, and as you see, the stock is popping a little bit right now. Right? Am I missing something here?
Well, to session highs.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what we just.
Oh, that's Verizon. I'm sorry. Verizon's jumping to session highs.
And it should for obvious reasons because they're going to buy it from Verizon. Right? Apollo's buying it from Verizon, so that's positive for the stock. Here's what we hear now is that this thing is getting pretty close. From what I understand, and this is as of now, as opposed to earlier today when I tweeted that out, they've settled on price. So they've got the price down. So this thing is now in the sort of, what I understand, the technical stages. You got to make sure, let's see exactly what we're buying. Let's do due diligence. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, and that doesn't mean another bidder doesn't come, because I hear there's another bidder snooping around, and this is from people that are close to the deal. That, just so you know, I can't say who they are or where they are, but they have no reason to jack up the price. I mean, these are people that are close to Apollo who don't want to be in a bidding war, just so to speak. From what I understand, it's coming down to dotting the I's, crossing the T's. They do have some sort of price being paid. Now, what I also heard is that Apollo balked at the initial price being asked by Verizon. And I heard, again, I have not been able to confirm this. The word on the street is something like $4.5 billion. We'll see what comes out on this. Now, here's the interesting thing about this asset. A lot of people look at media. A lot of major PE firms look at media. A lot of these deals don't get done by the major PE firms, but one thing that's interesting about Apollo is, they zig while others zag, and they see value, particularly in the Yahoo Finance assets. They've done well, apparently, at least according to my sources close to the matter, monetizing their digital, their digital footprint. And to be honest with you, I use Yahoo Finance. The site itself is just one of the most user-friendly sites to look up stock information. But they have a host of other properties. Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about the journalists at these other properties like TechCrunch. There are some really smart people at TechCrunch. I follow their stuff all the time. But I think that the Apollo is less interested in some of these other assets than they are with Yahoo Finance, from what I understand. So that's why they didn't want to overpay. But from what I understand, the price, at least as of now, as opposed to earlier today, is mostly settled, barring something else. So we're talking dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and it'll be really interesting if this thing does happen, because Apollo has money. They make a ton of money. I know they've been in the news lately for Leon Black's imbroglio with Epstein, and that said, the people running Apollo are really smart investors. Josh Harris and a few others are really good. The new CEO, whose name I just slipped out of my mind. Maybe somebody can throw that out there. Who's the new CEO taking over for Leon Black? These are really smart investors. They are value investors. They don't overpay. They're not going to overpay over this. But, with them behind it, with them behind Yahoo Finance, they can make a run at becoming a major player in financial news, combining the web and TV. Again,
Charlie, we're talking about Mark Rowan.
That's him. Mark Rowan.
Yeah.
Yes. It slipped my mind, and one of my sources just emailed me his name.
That's what I'm here for. I got your back.
Thank you. And one of my sources has my back, thank God. But I hear it's coming down the pike. Again, it's not done, but it's happening.
Well, they'll get it at a discount. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe Verizon spent that much, and then it's already written down so much of it. Charlie, thank you.